Welcome, Sagittarian. Sagittarian. All right, so Sagittarian, this week, you Sagittarians are in a whole lot of problems. All right, so Sagittarians, they're finding out what some of you Sagittarian and your husband have done. A cycle is over for you Sagittarian, some sort of a contractual agreement or some sort of a work situation is over for you Sagittarian. They recognize what you Sagittarian has done. A cycle is over. Your contract is going to be ended, Sagittarian. Some sort of a business contract that you Sagittarian have, and it is because of a Leo woman is creating a whole lot of problem for you Sagittarian, and that is going to be over some sort of a contractual project. A Tower moment is here. They recognize that you Sagittarian woman and a Gemini had lied. The end for a Taurus woman, they are now gaining an understanding and recognizing that you Sagittarian, a Taurus woman, and a Gemini is connected and created a real devastated situation. The end for a Scorpion woman, a Tower woman for a Leo and a Scorpion woman. They're gaining a lot of knowledge about this Leo and the Scorpion woman. Heartbreaks for a Gemini. A Gemini have to pay back a whole lot of money. A Gemini had some sort of a secret contractual agreement, and this Gemini and their family have to pay back a whole lot of money. So as some of you Sagittarian that had some sort of a legal issue or whatever, they recognize that a Gemini lied. And a Gemini took a lot of money from a project and a business, and they should not have had this money. Nine of Pentacles, money is going to be coming back for some of you Sagittarian. Then we see that some sort of a network that Aries man had set up is now coming to an end. And a lot of you Sagittarian that had collaborated with a really dishonest Aries man in another country. This is a Sagittarian man and an Aries man in another country network and did something that was not above water. They're shutting it down. Okay. All right. So let's see. Come back to the Lord. Now, the Lord is a father. Is an Amtunar, is a father figure. Is a masculine person, but this is like an Amtunar. This is coming up as an Amtunar, it's coming up as a father, it's coming up as a husband. This man is a liar. Now, they are now recognizing that an Amtunar did not speak the truth. Now, whoever this Amtunar is, Mensa, oh shit, sorry. Whoever this Amtunar is, and what we call Amtunar is government civil servants, is they recognize this person was lying. Now, this person used their powers in the wrong way and was lying and creating a lot of issues and a lot of obstacles. Regrets for an Aries woman, because a Tower moment is here, and an end for an Aries woman, because they recognize that this Aries woman and a Sagittarian, whether the Sagittarian is an Amtunar, they're now gaining knowledge and information. So it could be that people in authority and this Amtunar is now recognizing that a Leo lied, and that a Sagittarian and an Aries helped a Leo, and a Leo lied. So, you know, this Amtunar is now gaining, because that is the 7th moon in Aquarian. So it's definitely an Amtunar civil servant, someone who's investigating some sort of issues that was going on. And that is where a Tower moment is coming down, because in the house of the Aries, Aries is very emotional, because they recognize that an end is here for them. And it's because Aries went too far and accept documentation, information, and it is coming to an end, because this Tower moment mean a Scorpion, a Aries, a Leo, and a Taurus, an end for these people because of something. So they could be fired abruptly from work. So again, Aries, because this Aries is very emotional. This Aries recognize that other people are caught and they're onto this Aries. We are looking for in the house of the Taurus, a Taurus. The tower is it in the Taurus, and the tower is it in a Virgo and a Sagittarian woman. A Sagittarian woman who works for a Virgo. You're going to be hit by this tower moment, and a Leo. So the conflicts is now going to be finally over because everyone is now recognizing that an Aries woman had lied. And now everyone is recognizing that this Aries woman have some sort of a hate towards another person and use all of us to do something deceptive that was not based on reality. So I see the energy of the Ace of Cups is that a lot of you Sagittarian, especially Sagittarian men, are going to be saddened to recognize that your partner had something to do with a devastated, problematic situation, because a lot of you Sagittarian men are going to be so devastated, so angry, so devastated to find out that either your child or your wife or your mother is connected, but this is someone who you love and care for, is connected to work and created a whole lot of problem for a family member or someone who you're very close to. So truths are going to be coming out. The end for a Taurus, and a Taurus is going to be taking down you Sagittarians together with them. So if you notice, the 5 of 1 conflicts changes for a Leo. Yes, changes for this Leo person is coming up because they recognize that this Leo person, documentation, communication is not based on factual truth. And the reason why is because this Leo got documentation. This Leo has no, it's as if this Leo have a resume, or this Leo have documentation. They're asking this Leo about this documentation, and this Leo have no idea. Okay, so they recognize that this Leo is not the original owner of this data and information. Heartbreaks for a Gemini person. They recognize that a Gemini person lied, and they're recognizing that you Sagittarian had helped a Gemini person. The same thing is that they're investigating and asking a Gemini question, and this Gemini cannot give the original answers because this Gemini doesn't know. This Gemini was given papers and documentation. Changes because this a huge conflict was going on, and it is now going to be ending. And you Sagittarian is now going to be, you're very upset that you had collaborated with us Aries, because you recognize that this Aries is a blatant liar. Okay, and you know, you Sagittarian, you know, you have done things because of this Aries, but this Aries lied to you, but you never stop for a moment to check it out. Whether this Aries is a friend, sister, or brother, this Aries did not speak the truth. And now that you are so deep and you have done things that you regretted that you have done, now you're recognizing that there is an end because of this Aries and the lies of this Aries. So you and this Aries is going down together. So truth is now going to be released. And the thing is that a tower moment, and this conflict is going to be ending because you are going to be ending this conflict because you Sagittarian are recognizing this Aries is a blatant liar. And you regret a whole lot of situation because this Aries told you things that was not based on factual truth. Okay? A lot of you are going to be successful and going to be regaining a whole lot of money. The 9 of Pentacles is standing up good. This is very positive for you Sagittarian. So a lot of you Sagittarian is going to be regaining a whole lot of money. A lot of you Sagittarian is going to be recognizing how much money a Gemini and a Libran took. They're now gaining idea and seeing the truth of a Gemini and a Libran, and it's now recognizing that a Gemini and a Libran has took a whole lot of money, and people are now gaining idea and recognizing that these people have gained a lot of money on the false side. Okay, so a huge success over a Cancer family, over a Gemini family, and the end is coming in to some sort of a contract of a Gemini and a Cancer family, because people are now understanding and recognizing that these people have been taking money from authorities under false pretend. Now, the project is about someone at work, working. A lot of you, Sagittarian, is going to be trying to work out a situation for a Leo, a Libran, a Scorpion, because you, Sagittarian, recognize that you have to resolve the situation. So a heart breaks because you recognize that a Sagittarian man is now heartbroken. The Sagittarian man recognized that this Aries in another place, another city, was lying all the time. This Aries man was not, he was collaborating with this Aries man, but this Aries man did not speak the truth. And, a lot of you Sagittarian men are now going to be recognizing what a dishonesty of these people and how dishonest these people are, because they're now gaining a whole lot of understanding, and people are now understanding. And a tower moment for Aries man, because the Aries man has no new star to receive, because they now recognize, a Sagittarian man is going to be recognizing the problem is in, and is going to be giving up a Aries man. So truths are going to be coming out, and I see whatever is going on. You Sagittarian men is very heartbroken about a situation, and it's now recognizing. So 555 change is coming up, but it's positive change, because whatever conflicts that you Sagittarians or in, you Sagittarian are going to be trying to resolve it, especially Sagittarian women. You're going to be trying to resolve the seventh Sagittarian women that had collaborated with an Aries and a Gemini. You are going to try to resolve this, because you're now recognizing that this Aries wasn't speaking the truth, neither was the Gemini, and they're going to be finding out that the Gemini, and holding on the Gemini, because the Gemini, they could have recognized that this Gemini, the original person, because this Gemini could be working under someone else's name or information, and the original, the real original, they're going to be like, if this person overstayed themselves, they're going to be really going back and holding on these people for the reason you use someone else's name, identity, and information, but even like breaking something, and a whole lot of things is gonna. So a tower moment for Leo, and you Sagittarian are turning your back on this Leo, because you recognize that this Leo and this Aries and this Leo had lied, and whether or not they're your kids or who are they, you're turning your back. And I see you regret the situation so much, because you Sagittarian are so saddened to what has transpired, because you're now getting to the bottom of the situation and really recognizing that our Aries had lied. So sadness for Aries, a whole lot of emotional situation for an Aries, I end for a Taurus woman, and because a Taurus woman, I end for the Taurus person, because this is not changes, this is about ending. And the Taurus woman is saddened because their Gemini child is in a whole lot of problem, and people in authority recognize that this Gemini was carrying documentation and information of someone else. This Taurus woman is now going to be giving you Sagittarian woman up. And I see you Sagittarian women are going to be saying, okay, if that's the case, then I'm finishing this, and I'm going to give up everyone. So yeah, the conflicts, you're ending the conflicts. So, and it's a situation where you Sagittarian woman have said to the Taurus, listen, it's a dead person information, so you don't have to take it, but it is an opportunity. The Taurus took it. Okay, so sorry, but honest, it's not really a matter of honesty. It's that, did you or did you not tell the person that this was someone else's documentation? And I feel that if this woman had said, listen, it's someone else's documentation, but there's an opportunity here, you have the right to say, no, I'm not doing it, because what if it was my parents' information? But nobody did that. You see, because of greedy and because of the money or something, no one thought, oh my God, what is that parent's child, or what is that person's child is saying, or feeling? But that wasn't it. Regrets for a Cancer family, and there a Scorpion is going to be now working out a situation. A Sagittarian man documents is going to be cancelled. The problem with a Leo is now over. People recognize the Leo is not the person. Your Sagittarian woman is trying to clean up a situation. A cycle is now over for a Gemini contractual agreement and an Aries man or a Leo man. These people are not going to be getting some sort of an offer. It's like you Sagittarian had applied for some sort of a new start for a Gemini and a Leo. They're going to be shutting down, okay? You Sagittarian are going to be trying to work together with a Scorpion to resolve the situation. You Sagittarian are now really recognizing what these people have brought you through. I see sadness for a Sagittarian and an Ophiuchus man. This Ophiuchus man or a Sagittarian is now recognizing that a Leo had lied, and people are now recognizing. Then the problems that a lot of you had at the workplace is going to come to an end because the conflicts is going to be over. Some sort of an offer that you Sagittarian women was looking for from government, institution, organization, it's not going to be coming in because they recognize that you, it's like you Sagittarian had applied for something. It's not going to be coming in because this is the 11th house of government, institution, organization. It's not going to be happening. And some sort of a application that you Sagittarian women are to apply for something is not going to be happening. A Sagittarian man in another country, and for a Sagittarian man in another country, they now recognize what this man have done. Gotta go. Namaste.